What's going on, YouTube? V here. So, I had a video planned for yesterday, and about 16 minutes into the video, during a live stream, my power went out. Everything like shut down. I heard a loud boom, lights like flickered, and then I'm like, what the fuck? And then everything turned back on for like a split second. Boom again, lights flicker again, power goes down. Then I got my power on until like 1:30 in the afternoon. So I couldn't do the market watch, but I have everything here. Google has this cool thing. You just have the previous tabs open, hit the button, and I had everything open, which saved me a lot of time. So we're gonna do the market watch today. We're doing yesterday's market watch today. It doesn't really matter though because I don't think no other content creator had this information out until today. So we're still in luck. A lot of these cards didn't get out. So it's so I do enjoy that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, power went out. Fun times. This card, it's not. This is not a market watch card. The only reason I want to talk about Summoning Curse is because we talking about how hilarious it'd be just to troll your opponent, running like your Sanders with Kaiju's and play Summoning Curse. It says if a monster special summon Kaiju's, the current controller of that monster banishes one card from their hand. So you Kaiju your opponent with a Summoning Curse on board, your opponent banishes a card in their hand. Once per turn to end phase, you pay a final life point or destroy his card. So like you Kaiju your opponent, you go, your Senjus. You bounce the Kaiju. You Kaiju your opponent. And then you just go, man, look at that. And what happens is your opponent has to banish cards from their hand every time your Kaiju drops. It's something that's competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! It's casual Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's fucking hilarious casual Yu-Gi-Oh! It's something that that you'll get even a casual player to go, really? You're doing that? Like, they'll complain like if they were in like a YCS and they lost the bubble. It's just hilarious. And I just something I want to share with you guys. So let's go into Summon Sorceress. Summon Sorceress right now, the lowest price is about $30. Now, this is the pre-order. And I don't like pre-orders. And the reason why I don't like pre-orders, guys, is because these people don't physically have the card. Unlike this guy, where you can see the picture of the card. Hopefully it's not copied online. That's why I like when the little KP thing. I like that a lot. You are selling online. Definitely show something that it's your picture. So you want to show something which you're like, at least have like your name on eBay if you want it. Most likely sell this on eBay because some Sorceress isn't up yet on TCG Player. But what I like about those physical ones with the pre-orders is pre-orders mean whenever they get them, they'll give them to you. Now, that could vary. Now, obviously, Summon Sorcerer isn't legal for nationals, so majority of players just don't care. But to those who want it as soon as possible, that could take you some time. You see, even though the pre-order is happening, and you buy for the pre-order price of $30, which is relatively cheap for the card, about the average price now, by the way. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, it's probably the average price everyone's trading it at, but it's relatively cheap in general. You would have to wait until he got the card, put the card in an envelope, and then send it to you. So it's up to you. In fact, the $30 pre-order, I'm hoping you guys watching this video have your Show and Jump subscriptions. I have a ton, and I hope you guys do have yours as well, because this is ridiculous. This is insane to buy this card for $30 when signing for the Show and Jump is $26. In fact, they had a promo code not long ago in which it was $5 off, so it's like $21 for a $30 card, plus other cards. By the way, if you sign up at the beginning of the year when like Link Reaper was going on, I was doing tons of videos about that, telling you guys to sign up non-stop. You sign up, you got Link Reaper, which is, let's say, around $25 for Link Reaper. Then you got the Trickster card. I forgot her name already. For the Crimson Knight, the Crimson Heart, it's like $5. You can sell that right there. It's like $30. And then if you got this card, it's only $30. That's $60 for a value of $21, not including the next card we get in the Show and Jump subscription. So be to say that if you bought Show and Jumps like crazy, like I did, you easily made your money back. I still haven't got mine in yet though. Princess Pikaru is kind of weird right now. You got $3.46 market price, price trend showing stabilization, but when you look into the first edition late play, it's starting at $15. This could be just because it's a short print secret. It's a secret rare. It came on Shadow Infinity. Shadow Infinity is pretty old. Fun fact is set that like the Yuri and all those other ulti cards. We'll look at it in 2 seconds and see their crazy prices. But yeah, no, she's like $15. After that goes away, once again, she's 15. And then you got moderate plate over here. And then I start seeing some pretty crazy high prices on page 2. And there's not many, with these old ultis, you'll see like 1, 2. This guy has 3, which is insane. Majority of them don't have like big stacks. You're just not going to see it. You're going to see a bunch of 1s, 2s, and maybe a 3 here and there. So, yeah, I don't know. If you have a Princess Pikaru, you might want to list it because it's going for good money right now. This is, let me show you. This is a set Shadow Infinity had, right? Is it, am I wrong? Okay, no, yeah. Rabio, Uria, and Hamon. Cards that are going for like $125. This dude's going for $195. And this old guy over here is going for, let's see what Rabio. I think Rabio's the most popular one because it reminds people of Obelisk. It's a fake Obelisk. YuGiOh is going for $150 as well, so it's pretty crazy. You know, Shadow Infinity, I guess we can confirm that's a good set. When it first came out, not so much. Hero players love it though. Okay, Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. So Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is now roughly around $9. You got over here in the 2017 Mega Pack, hitting $9. This was around like $5 not long ago. You got the original print, we'll look at in 2 seconds, and you got even the Legendary Collection Kaiba almost hitting $9 as well. And people are asking, hey V, why is Legendary Collection Kaiba and why is the 2017 Megatins roughly around the same price? And the answer is simple. The 2017 Megatins were bought and cracked open to hell. So people have a ton of these. The Legendary Collection Kaiba, bought and cracked open to hell. People have a ton of these. This Secret Rare and Shining Victories, not a lot of people really... People bought Shining Victories, but not as much as they bought Legendary Collection Kaiba, which got sold out in so many places. Restocked, sold out again, so on and so forth. 2017 Megatins, it was just a hot set, and same thing happened with that. So there's more of these around, roughly, than there are the Secret Rares of the original printing. Looking at Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries, though, we can see right here, prices starting to go up in value, roughly $7 market price. Unlimited Light Play is going to be around almost near $9 mark, but first edition is definitely hitting the $10 mark. I said this a while ago, I think. Maybe I didn't say this a while ago. Maybe I said only for my live stream. But what I said was, you always want to get the first edition of the original print. And in this case, it's 100% obvious why. Last time we showed Ghost Reaper Winter Cherry hit the $20 mark, we saw the Megaton one hit, what, $15? That's a difference of $5. And for a while, Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries from 2017 Megaton and Shining Victories were only within like $1 or $2 range of each other. And right now, they're technically in $1. If you're looking to buy them, spend the extra couple of bucks and get the original prints, because that will have the higher value if you are looking to resell it in the future or trade it. Up next, Hey Trunade. So I talked about this card. It's $6 market price. When it was going for 20, everyone was going crazy. V, it's good. You don't know what you're talking about. Everyone's going to play it. At the time in the meta, nobody played it. The price went from 20, quickly tanked down. It's roughly around like $6, $7 right now. So, Hey Trunade. Listen, this card's really good to buy right now. And I think maybe if it doesn't even work in this meta, it's not a big deal. But I think this is the cheapest it's going to get, unless we get confirmed of any kind of reprint in the near future at Secret Rare Rarity. Or maybe ulti, but horrible ulti. But, you know, Konami wouldn't surprise us. But Hey Trunade is really good to buy right now. And I highly recommend you getting your playset. You kind of got RO9 it if you want to. But I 100% think a playset would be perfect for you. Up next, Blue Mountain Butterspry. So we're seeing its price go up in value. And yesterday, its price was even higher. Price is now starting to decline. Not even stabilize. Starting to decline. And I said it yesterday, unfortunately before the power went out, that this card's not bad, but it's not worth its price point. And unfortunately, I don't think this card, it's a good card in a situation within the playability of the deck it's supposed to go into. But I don't think it's the kind of card that belongs in, definitely belongs in like Goki's. It's one of those cards that this is good in a situation, not needed all the time, and it's definitely not needed to have its high price point. I mean, you got a guy over here for like, about $6, then it starts hitting around 7s. First editions are going to hit you around 8. It's just not worth it. I have a ton of these. I guarantee when I start listing these online, it'd be really, the price might drop because that's my luck. But yeah, no, Blue Mountain Butterspy, I just don't think it's worth a buy. It's a good card in the right situation, not always. And for that, I don't think it's worth a high price point and will ultimately decline in value. Only printing in Noble Hunters though. Photon Papillopter is a really cheap ultimate rare right now. Nobody's looking at it, and that's why I like that. I like a cheap ulti that nobody looks at. It's only like, what, 5.5, roughly? Yeah, 5.5 for this card. After these 1, 2, 3 sell out, it starts hitting around 6s. Sure, page bombs out roughly around $7 to $8 mark. It's a cheap ulti, and it's, I don't know, something nice to have. I would definitely buy it. If you can go in and buy it and trade for it if you want to. If someone even has this, which almost nobody does. But definitely a good card just to pick up. It came on Astro Pack 2, which is a very old Astro Pack, so I would definitely recommend you looking to get this card. Up next, Inspector Border. Market price shows as being $7, and now it's starting to move up a little bit in value. And it could be various things. It could be Yu-Gi-Oh! Players starting to put this card in a side deck, which I think in this time right now, it's a great side deck card. Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Players seeing it hit the $7 price point from its $20 gigantic price point that everyone's trying to justify in the comment section of the video when I said this card does not belong to be at $20 at the time. This card's a great card, and I think this card might actually go up in value in the future. But with that said, it was never meant to be a $20 card right after the gate when it came out Shooting Forces. And when it was 20, I just didn't want to look at it. But now that it's 7, it's not bad. I prefer 6. But I'm not going to complain if it's a $7 card for Inspector Border. And if you can get your hands on a playset, do it. Do it as fast as possible. Because if this card starts seeing its way into the side deck as a floodgate, it might not be selling for long. It depends on the meta, and it depends how the meta plays out, especially here when Nationals coming through in the future. But I recommend you going to get your Inspector board as fast as possible. Atlantean Dragoons does not deserve to be at its high price point. It's around $86, but this card was hitting easily over $100 not long ago. I'm not sure if I told about this or not, by the way. I'm not sure if I told about this or not. Market price shows $100. Price trend shows stabilization. Fuck you, Atlanteans. I love water. I want to play the deck. I had a deck max ready at one time. Got rid of it because that's what you do. And yeah, no, Atlantean Dragoons does not. Atlantean Dragoons is holding its price because I think water players are acting like Go plays, in which they're just hoarding up the high value, hard to find cards and doing nothing with it. So you're holding money and value in cards and doing nothing with it. But slowly, and as we see right here in the market, people are slowly starting to list their cards and slowly starting to list their cards. And the value in that deck box that's doing nothing, collecting dust, is going down and going down slowly. So you're just holding money that's doing nothing. That just loses its value. I like Atlantean Dragoons. I like Members a lot. I like Water a lot as a deck. But I would sell right now if I was you guys. It's just silly. Your deck's not doing nothing. I don't want to hear about, but no, V, there's this one combo coming. There's one thing coming out. If it doesn't have to do with Nationals, who gives a fuck? After Nationals, a lot of these cards would be listed on the market. And the market's going to tank in a lot of certain cards, and I'll be able to do these market watches. And I'll show you guys what cards to buy because I guarantee you, Members is not going to last. I don't think it's going to. It's a great deck, but value-wise, you think this card's gonna stay around $100 on its price point? I don't think so. Curse Light Monarch's doing some things. $13 market price. Price trend showing stabilization. When we look over here, guys, it's hitting almost near $20 for Ulti Curas. I don't know why this card's going up in value, and if you do know why, please put it in the comment section below. I would love to read your comments. And since you're there, hit the like button, subscribe button. But I don't know why Curas is holding a high value whatsoever. This card does not belong to hold this high value. I don't know. Is it showing any viability in the meta? I don't see it, if it is. And I would love to know what you guys think. Retaliating Season, another card is spiking high in value. $1.74 market price. This card was under $1, by the way, for Retaliating Season with super rares. And it's already showing to be about 3.5. And there's not many. I mean, this guy is 9, but that's at the almost at a $5 price point for this card. You got a couple of play sets of 3s. So a 5 over there real quickly. Page index out of range. Hold on a second. Let me just refresh the page. I don't know why it's doing that. So, okay. Okay. Updated price points. This card's now $4 fucking. This guy sells his 9 for around 5s. And it bombs out around $10 when there's 21 of these cards. Well then, there's only one page left. So yeah, Retaliating C. I guess Yu-Gi-Oh players are starting to kind of use it for Branch Maidens, because it kind of works. I don't believe in this card as being a meta card, but I haven't tested against Branch Maidens with this card, so I don't know. I wish we had Max C at 1, so at least, because I like this card as a floodgate when it just drops on board, and when it goes away, you just go, oh, Max C, continue your plays, and we'll see what happens. Max C. Anyway, but I don't like the fact that this card's by itself, and it's something else you can search out. Unless I'm missing an Earth Insect monster with 50 or less attack, I can't see this card being a kind of card, except Retaliating C, by the way, that's really important. I can't see this card being a great side deck card. But it is getting bought out, and I think you guys should know that. Also think you should know it also came out in OTS Tournament Pack 4, which everyone and Mother went after, because it had Solemn Strikes that are going for roughly almost, after this one that's $90 sells, Solemn Strikes will be $100 in their price point. As Utopia the Lightning, which everyone at the time wanted. It had Insuffusion, which people kind of wanted. Union Hanger had its hype, and Union Hanger got bought out, and this card's still holding at $8. People didn't want Kamungus as much, ironically. It's only like 4s. And then, Frog plays. But what I'm trying to say is that everyone and Mother bought the crap out of this set. Well, played in tournaments to get the packs out of this set. And, yeah, this is why, I don't know. I know a lot of stores that most likely have stacks, and it's going to be really weird to see what's going to happen with the price of Retaliating C, if it's still going to list it or not listed. We've seen one kind of do it, but I'm not sure if others will do it. Up next, Infernity Archfiend. Okay, so let's talk about the Ultra Rare promo for a quick second. The Ultra Rare promo Infernity Archfiend is spiking high in value. Don't listen to price trends. Market price is $3, but when we go over here, guys, it's actually around $5, and there's only one listing. There's two of these for $5, different people listing the same card for $5. After these two are gone, if you go with the moderate play and damage all that bullshit, it goes to $10 for the Ultra Rare. After $10, the last one on this page is $14 for a Near Mint Infernity Archfiend. That's it. Now, my recommendations, I recommend to get the Dual Tournament 7 Infernity Archfiends. These are way cheaper. These are way nicer, in my opinion. $1.30 in market price, and there's a ton in the market. I mean, a lot. You got them over here. I mean, there's not many wars though, but it bombs out around $10, but that's from a previous price around 4.5. I think this is the better one to get if you are looking to buy out Inferno Archfiend. If you're just looking to do a buyout, any card you could do an Ultra Inferno Archfiend, you kind of could do it. But my recommendation, the one I prefer would be this one. In fact, if I was playing competitive Infernos tomorrow, I would get the Dual Terminal Inferno Archfiend and Inferno Necromancer Dual Terminals, which is right here. Boom, look at that. Speed, finesse. Dual Terminal Inferno Necromancer, which is holding roughly around the same price point as its market price right now. There's 18 in the bottom page, so you know it's a nice amount. We'll kind of get bought out, but you can still get a nice blinged out deck. Up next, talk about Blackwings for a quick second. I know I talk about Blackwings every now and then, just about every market watch. I'm really excited about the Blackwing stuff, even though I don't think it's going to make it deck tier 1. I wish it does, but if it does, I'll be happy, but I don't think it's going to. Moving forward, Blackwings. Blackwing include the Moonshadow. Ultra rare is around almost $8. That's insane and not justifiable. In fact, the Blackwing include the Moonshadow I would recommend you guys looking at is one from Astro Pack 4. You know that old Astro Pack? You might have heard of it. That's going for like almost nothing. $1.59 market price. Price just showing it's starting to go up in value though. And when we go over here, it's around like almost under $2 for Clue to Moonshadow. After these two listings go away though, it's gonna hit a little over $2. The page bombs out around $3. You got a lot of 3s and 4s over there for how many you have, how many are listed. And this is mostly there's 4s and 3s. That's the highest. And then it bombs out roughly around almost near the $5 mark. So there's plenty to go around. I highly recommend if you're looking to pick up Blackwings in max rarity, you get the super rare and not the ultra rare. It's just a better version. It's a harder one to find. Don't believe into the ultra rare. Super rare is the better one in my opinion. And this is coming from a guy who fucking loves Blackwings. I had like 2 Blackwing decks. I think I have almost enough to make a third Blackwing deck in different rarities and languages because I love the deck that much. But I'm not that dumb to think the ultra rare Kaluk the Moonshadow is better. The super is. Master Restricts on the card that's going lower in value. It's currently going for around $4, which is under. It's almost their $6 market price. Price trend showing stabilization. I just want to say, if you don't have Master Restrict, this is a great card to get. It's a great card to trade for binders. It's a great card to buy at dirt cheap price. If you could buy a ton of these, this is a great card in all. Master Restrict just comes in and out of meta. And I think it does because it's one of the simplest cards that stops a mechanic of tributing. Not to play contribute cards, period, at the end of the sentence. That's all she wrote in Master Restrict. And if you don't have this card, I highly recommend getting at least a playset for yourself. If you're looking to invest R09 it, if you want to go more, I would definitely recommend going more. This is a card that came out in OTS Tournament Pack 2. We're beyond Tournament Pack 2. It might get some common reprints, but the high value versions of Master Restrict is going to be the Ultra from Labyrinth to Nightmare, and this motherfucker from OTS Tournament Pack 2. After that, it's like commons all day long. And even the commons are starting to show some, retro packs like 3s, Ledger Collection, it's a little over around 2s. Drop You're getting 1s around $2 price point. So I would get these because I'm not a psychic, but I can't predict that tributing and stopping that shit with a floodgate like Master Restrict will be really, really, really important in the future. So get this card as much as possible. Fill your bind up with it. Vanity's fees on the card's going up in value. So let's look at it real quickly, guys. We're seeing a $13 market price, almost $14 market price. Price trend showing stabilization, but when you look at it, it's almost there $19 for Master Restrict. And that's because this card's just a blowout card. I always say, I don't think I did it in this Band's Prediction, but I usually always do, when I do a Band's Prediction, I always say Vanity's Fiend. Because Vanity's Emptiness, the trap version of this card, it's just a card you just flip up and you can't special summon. But the condition is, if you can send a card from the field to the graveyard, I go away, card. And it was limited to 1 and eventually banned. Vanity's Fiend says, no one can special summon monsters, and I'm a 24 beat stick. You have to deal with me right now, or I'm going to start beating your face in and taking those life points away from you. Vanity's Fiend's a house. And a lot of Burning Abyss players, waiting for Cherry Newbie to come out, are looking towards Vanity's Fiend. We're seeing some play Vanity's Fiend inside, and I wouldn't be surprised if Vanity's Fiend starts finding its way into the main deck, because it's that good of a card. It just locks out so many decks going first. Like Sky Strikers, when you got the little combo, I just go Vanity's Fiend. Alright, what do you have that in your main deck to play against this card? Turn 1. Infinite Impermanence is probably the best thing you have. That card's like almost $90. Listen, this is a really good card, and I highly recommend you guys get your Vanity's Fiend. You don't have to get the Ultimate Rare. It's really expensive and overpriced, and I get that. You can easily get the common version, which came out in the structure deck of... It came out in Battle Axe Revenge. $1. Done. Right, there you go. Dollars. But it came out Starship Glare of Darkness recently as well. And if you want to spend $1, you can spend roughly around a little over $1 and get a playset. Or you get ultra rares, really nice too. Anti-spell fragrance. Okay, so I like the Power Kid's anti-spell fragrance. I think it's really pretty. I like the foiling process on it. I prefer, though, the Dual Terminal 4 anti-spell fragrance. That's how I am as a YuGiOh player. I just like dual terminals, especially if it's the second highest price card. I instantly go for it because it's cheap to buy. Anti-spell fragrance, I think I paid 3s for mines. Look at price trend showing it going up in value because you're playing Ultra Guys or even any other deck that's just good against Strikers because you active this during the standby phase, and now there's spells that they paid that so overpriced. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Do nothing. Because you got anti-spell. They have to set it for a turn and wait, and hopefully you don't blow the back row out or some shit like that. But looking at anti-spell fragrance right now, market price showing it to be $7. And we look over here, guys, the price point's around $19 for anti-spell. 19. There's not many, by the way. You want a full playset, it's going to run you like $58.99. Anything after that is 24s, and then the page ends with 40, and it ends quickly. So if you have the dual terminal anti-spells, congratulations. You probably spent a couple of dollars, and now your card's worth a little bit more. Now, once again, I'm not trying to shit on the other anti-spells. I think Super Anti-Spell looks really nice, too. That came out in OTS Pack? OTS Pack 1. Excellent. It's around $6. You got where's the Ultra Rare? The Ultra Rare's around here, too, right? That's Champion Effect. Battle Legends Anti-Spell, which is like nothing forever. That's around $5 as well. And you still get the promo, and the promo's worth money, by the way. The promos were good money as well. So if the promos, you're in a good spot. You probably paid a nice amount of change, but they're like $13 for the promos. All I'm trying to say is anti-spell Dual Terminal 4 was cheaper and easier for me to access at the time because nobody was looking at dual terminals. I didn't start making videos about dual terminals, so the market for the most part didn't look at dual terminals. And I got mine for dirt, and there they are. Great floodgate card that is cheap. And if you want to do that with, and by the way, it's not a trick I did. You could do that with like a lot of dual terminal cards. Just see which ones are good potential floodgates, and they're most likely at like $1 because nobody looks at anti-spell dual terminals, and you just buy them. Magic. There were some left on Troll. You know what? Let's check Troll. Oh, I'm checking Troll right now. There were some left on Troll and Toad, for like 8s. Let's see. Are they still around? I should have did this before, but we're doing it now. Anti-spell Fra. And there were 8s. I posted on the YuGiOh Mark Watch Facebook group. I'm not sure if there are any around. There's commons. There's the rares. Super rares are like 7. A little expensive, Troll and Toad. What you guys doing there? You guys embarrassing me. $14. What are you doing, Troll and Toad? Battle like the 6s. What? There's anti-spell. No, that's it. They're sold out. Okay, never mind. They're sold out. So they're sold out. Right? There's a they had some Germans the other day. I was debating on buying them, but I wouldn't really use them. Okay, here it is. Yeah, they're sold out of the dual terminal ones. But they had like the other day. If you guys aren't with the YuGiOh Mark Watch Facebook group, definitely check it out. The link's below. Join up. Sometimes I post information there, and then this shit happens, and I mentioned in a video a day or two after, depending on blackout. But it was like $9 for this card, and it was I think it was even like $8. And I just posted, hey, there's someone over here, guys, and there you go. Up next, Blazing Mirror Force is being bought out hard. 5.5 in the market price. Price is showing up in value. When you look at it, guys, it's around $11 for Blazing Mirror Force. Now, this card was a little bit higher. It was roughly actually needed $15 a couple of days ago. And I waited to see it cool down a little bit. And we see it cooling down. Yeah, I don't know why this was bought out. At all. I really don't know why. I don't think it's a pretty looking Mirror Force. But my favorite one, Mirror Force-wise, Mirror Force. If you want, there's also Storming, which is relatively cheap, and those are the ones I prefer. But Blazing Mirror Force is like a burn version of Mirror Force. I guess YuGiOh players are looking into the new end of time mechanics. You want to side your Mirror Forces in? Recommend you do Magic Cylinder because it's funny and it's really effective. But yeah, no, Blazing Mirror Force, and you can also get the gold rare one if you hate yourself. But no, spend extra money. It's not that much money. Don't get gold. Come on, man. All right. Shared Ride. Shared Ride's currently going around $6. It's a really good side deck card for Brandish. They're being used in the OCG. I don't know if it's going to see play here in the TCG. I'm not sure if YuGiOh players take to it sometimes we take to like the OCG like tech. And sometimes we just look at OCG tech and we're like, that's gay. America. And we just look away. But I don't know, guys. Up to you guys. What do you want to get your shit or not? These cards were $. I think when I first started my market watches, one of the first cards I talked about, I used to do market watch investments. So I miss doing that. I gotta do those videos again. But I would talk about Shared Ride, and I would talk about how I thought Shared Ride was an undervalued card. It was $1 at the time. That was like $1.20. You can go back and watch those videos and see how cheap it was. And now Shadow Ride's hitting around $6. There's premium shit, infinite shit, and there's a Megatin version, which is roughly around the same price. So don't get the Megatins ones. You're gonna want to get these, by the way. Always get original print first edition. Another card I was always talked about was a mistake. Market price showing to be $3. Price trend showing stabilization, like you played around the $3 mark. When you get to first edition, it's a little bit different. First edition is going to roughly run you around about 4.5 for this one, and after that, it hits around 6 for mistake. The reason why it's a great card, it's a floodgate card, and it's a card that, depending on what deck you play against, it could mean a difference of winning and losing, locking out your opponent. It's that strong. Oh, also, guys, if you guys want to play Thunder King Raw, you could. Check the ban list. That's a good card. I'm not sure if it's made for this format. It depends on the deck. Like, I can't see Ultra guys playing T-Kings. I can't play Go. Like, if you're a rogue deck player and you want to play some rogue cards, you definitely play, like, Fossil Iron Paxaphilo, Mistake, Thunder King YuGiOh. Like, you just do that and be rogue and just shut everybody down without them and have to read your cards. It's fucking awesome. And use and use Summoning Curse, because why not? Next, Drill and Lockbird's going up in value, and I think we all knew this was going to happen with the release of Brandish and how Drill and Lockbird could slow down their combos and slow down all their crazy plays. And yeah, man, I mean, look, okay, the OTS pack supers are hitting a little over 15s. The rares are around 12s, almost near 13s, and the ultras are at 16s. High rarity, who would figure be worth more money? Also, there's 15 prices here, and you can see the swap prices here. It's weird to me still because I thought there'd be more. Drill and Lock super rares would be hard to find, so people, they're worth more. But the highest rarity always wins. It's really, really, there's certain conditions in which a highest rarity won't win. But in this instance, even though OTS 1 Pack 1 should be the more expensive one, since this is an ultra rare, and Legendary Collection Kyber just did such a great job on the artwork of the ultra rares. Bless you. My dog sneeze. Legendary Collection Kyber did such a great job on all these all the ultra rares Legendary Collection Kyber look amazing. And I think that's why they maintain their price point. They look amazing. The updated card text looks great on them. It's clean, it's clear, and for the most part, in the case of Drill and Lockbird, it's a higher rarity from its original super rare print. They're both great cards to have, by the way. If you're thinking about now, which one should I play? V, I want the best rarity because I'm a rarity whore like you. Either or is perfect. Dead serious, by the way. Up next, Tristan Reincarnation is going up in value. $30 market price, and we're seeing over here for about 34. And then bottom of the page, you're seeing roughly about 37, and there's a lot of 1s and 3s. We're not seeing like 10s. On this page, any on the second page, same thing, 1s and 3s, and then when you get to this page over here, it's about $44 on the last page. Here's my thing about Trickster Reincarnations. Tricksters are a very good deck, still. They dodge the ban list. They are the Roadster and Nuclear Holocaust deck. But I wouldn't touch this deck with a 10-foot pole, and if I had Reincarnations, I would sell them as fast as possible. The reason why is because they can't hold up to Go Keys, to Brandish, and now to and Spyro variants. And now to, all these new hybrid versions of these decks combined, all together as well. They just really can't hold up to it. And I think we're going to eventually see that. And when we start seeing that, we're going to see Reincarnations drop in value. After Nationals, it's definitely going to drop in value. I just don't recommend. If you have the deck already, you're good to go. Play it, please. It's good. But, like, if you're looking to play a deck that's meta, I wouldn't pick up Tricksters. I just wouldn't do it personally. I don't have enough faith in the deck. I like the deck a lot, but everyone's starting to put Ash in their main deck again. Like Stone, they weren't doing it for because of Pendulums, but Pendulums are going away. So Ash and Evelyn slowly Ash is definitely doing it faster, but Evelyn's finding its way. But Ash is going to main deck, so you can't Reincarnation lock your opponent out the game by blasting their hand away and going YuGiOh. It's just, I don't think it's gonna happen. And by doing that, you kind of go neg against your opponent. And in this format, going neg for anything, like every card kind of counts. That's why MST is going up in value. And Twin Twizzlers might go in value, but MST is definitely going to value because Yu-Gi-Oh players don't want to neg anymore because you don't have to neg. Okay, like we're not Dracos aren't a big deck, so if I Twin Twisted you, I'm gonna lose shit in my field, and I fucked up because I had a pitcher card. It's not happening like that anymore. It's I'm gonna MST you because I know you're not playing Dracos anymore, and I'm gonna 1-for-1 in value, but I'm gonna stop you from playing your set cards that fuck me from murdering you this turn. But yeah, that's my dialogue about Tricksters. Lava Golem GT3 is about $3 on the market price. Price trend showing stabilization. Wrong. It's $15 fucking. Surprise butt sex. It goes to 17 after that one sells out. Yeah, I don't know why either. I like Lava Golem a lot, by the way. A lot. Actually have a playset of these, and I'm never going to sell these. I just love the card. I love the things it does. The original Kaiju Strong. But the thing about lava golem being at $15 to 17 is kind of stupid. There's not many around, but at the same time, there's good enough to make like 2 pages of these listed in that kind of. I mean, like I said, it's just yeah. I don't know why. If you do have these, you want to sell them, I would sell them if I was you guys. But if I was you guys, I would love lava golem and I wouldn't sell them. So next up, let's talk about Dark Saviors. Finally, we can talk about Dark Saviors. Let me just refresh this page real quickly. So okay. So Dark Savior, Dark Striker, sorry, I always, mobilizing gauge is about $100 right now. Suck these balls to anyone who thinks I'm gonna buy your Engage for $100. It ain't happening. This card price is going to go down in value. Fact, it will 1,000% go down in value. Not only is it gonna go down in value because everyone's gonna be opening the crap out of these, everyone's gonna be opening the crap out of these because everything else in the set looks amazing. This is a really good set. And it's not even a core set, it's a subset. Like, everyone's gonna go apeshit for this shit. Everyone's gonna crack this open. And if everyone has something, it becomes less wanted. Like, if everyone on planet Earth had Vine Water, easily accessible, it'd be like free, a nickel. It wouldn't be that much. Everyone had an iWatch, iWatches would be pennies, if any value. And Sky Strikers and all these high prices are going to go down because everyone's going to crack the crap out of these. Because once you get your 3 engages, why stop there? Store owners are going to be cracking cases of this set. Couple of reasons. One, to make up for the pre-orders they sold of stuff they didn't own yet, but they have so much of the set they're guaranteed to get stuff like Engage. And 2, Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to buy cases as well because they want to get the whole Sky Striker core and cores of everything, unload everything for value, and it can easily be done depending how good your connection is with a vendor and or store owner, or if you are a store owner, you get a really good connection. I know exactly how much you pay for those boxes and cases, and yeah, you buy a lot of these because it's pure value. I forgot when these come out, but they come out this Friday, right? Like, let's say these come out Friday. Today, what's today? Today is Thursday. You would have got your shit by Wednesday, most likely. Wednesday, Thursday, the latest. You would have cracked those open, you would have threw it online, you would have made your money. That's why we're seeing prices being listed as well. These guys 1 and 3 and 6 and shit like that, because they probably got this early and opened it up. Smart idea. So yeah, no, this card price will go down in value. That's my whole like dialogue about that. So I want you guys to really understand. Don't buy this for $100. That's bad. It will go down in value. Same, window anchor. I don't know. That's kind of high too. But the second highest card in your set is half a box in value. Not bad. Multi-row is really high, and it's already starting to tank. You see it 23. You see it already for 19. Window anchor is actually holding its price, unlike multi-row. Then you got afterburners, which is like 11s. These are going down in value as well. And then you got vampires. You know what the thing is about this is? I'm gonna pull so much of this set. I'll probably will have like my cores of everything just to have. Why not? Why not? I have like, hold on. I have like this fill. I need to get another one of these. This side, like I have a bunch of decks of cores. I kind of did a video on this, but I'll show you. Like deck cores, they're all labeled. Of all these deck cores I have, and in this situation, I would just keep a core of the vampires. Not that I think they'll be meta in the near future, but who knows? Maybe Konami gets Halloween, something fun. Vampire with Ghost Trick, something fun deck profiles. I don't know. We'll see. Then you got like the cards that's like 10s and fuck, but they're all going under their value. We know. So like this is roughly around 11, but now it's showing around a $10 price point, and this guy has 20 of them. This one's around 8.5, and it's around 7. It's like these are all going down. Oh, the Fur High is 2 in here as well. Another thing about the set is Go players are going to want in on the set because it has, besides competitive stuff, that they can sell back to make their money to feed the goat habit of buying expensive overpriced cards, holding them, having the price go up in value, and never coming off these cards. Hence, any new players want to come and play it. It won't happen. Besides that, it has super rare scapegoats, which is arguably the highest rarity scapegoats. I know we had different versions of scapegoats. You had the ultra what was it? I want to say Ultra Pro. The upper deck thick scapegoats, cool. But super rare scapegoats are clean and new, and I think Go players might want to get in on that. As well as like cards like Allured Darkness, which held at 4. Toon Table of Contents, which was like at 15s. By the way, I mentioned a reprint about a month ago. If you guys listen to watch my live streams or see my previous videos, you would have easily saw I said a month ago we're definitely getting to about contents. There it is. So this is just a really good set, and there's a lot of cool stuff in there. And you go play. It's one of those sets where okay. What was the other one? It had like Invocation. I don't want to look dumb. I'm gonna show you guys. So I don't want to say Duelist Saga. Invocation. But if it's Dual Saga, then Dual Saga. then I'll say Dual Saga. Fusion of Forces. I fucked up. Like Fusion of Forces didn't have things that Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, so Fusion of Forces had invokes, and everyone wanted invokes. Everyone wanted to invoke Fusion of Forces, hands down, non-negotiable. Then they had shit like fucking Frifers. Now, some Yu-Gi-Oh players like Frifers. Majority don't. I don't give a fuck if you go, well, I like Frifers. Really? You a big Frifer fan? Where's your Frifer? Like, majority of Yu-Gi-Oh players don't like fucking Frifers. It just is what it is, okay? It has some cool reprints like Polymerization Super Rare, Lone Fire Super Rare, which used to be I think it was a turbo pack of Super Rare, which was like insane high, and that was Super Rare. Now it's like $2. It had a lot of great Super Rare staple cards that were previously used in like side decks. Instant Fusion was Super Rare, which at the time, Instant Fusion commons were like 5s. And then they had like Predator Plants, and nobody gave a fuck about Predator Plants. Like, nobody cared about Predator Plants or all this other horse shit. Yeah, Fuffle Penguin. I'm a big Fuffle fan. I can't get enough of penguins in my life and dead dogs, because, I mean, this dog's definitely not alive. It has wings because it's in heaven, because it got ran over by a car, because it got out, because its owner's an alcoholic, and the dog died. Angel Dog card. So shit like this. But Yu-Gi-Oh players Yu-Gi-Oh players are like vampires? That sounds pretty cool. I want this. And then there's the Fur Hire hype. Let's not forget about that, even though it's Fur Hire is a retarded name by Konami. Because they changed it from, what was it, like Sky Pirates? Something badass, like Sky Pirates fucking bitches up or something cool. They had that. And Yu-Gi-Oh players want to get that core. And of course, Sky Strikers, which is 100% confirmed, at least a tier 1 deck. So this is going to sell out. Like I said, Lawyer Talk is about 2.5. This card's going to go back up to $4. As if we've seen what happened with the other versions of these cards. Foolish Burial Goods as a super rare. Another card that's really good. This is Scapegoats. Rhoda as a super rare, which, okay, you know. Stormforce, nobody cares about. Ultra Rare is way better anyway. But like I said, guys, this has a lot of nice stuff that Yu-Gi-Oh players want. Whether it's competitive or casual, this set's going to sell really good. Armageddon Knight finally gets a nice little reprint. I like that. No, it was Armageddon Knight. It was another guy, too. There we go. Dark Grepher. Dark Grepher gets a reprint finally as super rare, and I fucking love that. I love that a lot. Drowning Mirror Force is in here. Really cool. Mr. Tomato plant players. Place Player Zombie was staples for a lot of players that play like a non-competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. Casuals. They love that shit. They eat that card up. Like I said, it's a lot of cool stuff. Vampire Koala, not so much. But nevertheless, this is a really good set, and people are going to really want to buy into this set. So cards like Strike Strikers and Engage will not be this high in value. Cannot happen. Window Anchor, averaging in value. But for the most part, everything else is going lower in value, and I guarantee this will go low as well. So guys, that's my video. I know it's really long. I apologize about that. This video was supposed to be done yesterday. I was supposed to be doing some other cards, but I just really want to get this information out to you guys. Blame the power lines. It just dude, it sounded like a bomb. Bright light, and I'm sitting there going, huh. And then the lights go off, and I'm like, this is bullshit. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the subscribe button down there. Hit the like button. If you guys watch the full video, comment below. Let me know. I read every single one of your comments, guys. It's your boy V, and you guys have a great day.